With spring break being over, it is officially Monday. So you know what that is. Welcome back to Keep It a Brick, back in the Monday rotation with Highly, Lady Soul, and myself, Cash Only. Make sure you guys stay tuned for a good response to some comments and a great show from us today. Let's rock out, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Welcome to Keep It a Brick with Highly G.
This is the king of the coast. Let's make it official.
We're tapping into the hottest topics in the game.
If you don't know, now you know.
A fresh perspective on culture, entertainment, viral news, and just about everything happening around us.
Y'all better listen up closely.
You know we ain't holding back.
Can you feel me?
Now, it's time to Keep It a Brick.
Is that clear? All right, yeah.
What's good, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Highly G. You know what I'm saying? It's another episode of Keep It a Brick. We in the building with Lady Soul, the man on the couch, Cash Only. We are in the building. How y'all doing? Let's check in. So, how you doing? How you living?
Good. I'm good. I started my spring semester today, but I am doing good. I'm here.
That's what's up. Man on the couch, Cash Only.
Hey. What's going on, man? I'm good. Spring break is over, like I said earlier. Kids got out my house today. I'm so happy. I can have my house to myself during the day again. Can't complain. You know, we back here on Monday where we supposed to be. And we just chilling, man. We here, man. Let's do it, man. How you doing?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm stressed in the motherfucker.
Why?
School is kicking my ass. Work is work. I'm stressed. No lies. I'm
I feel you. Me too.
The crunches of life is
life is life then.
Life is life and like a motherfucker right now. But overall, I'm cool. I've been okay. It's just been fucking stressful. Just dealing with shit. Just dealing with shit on a daily basis. I know we here a little early today, so we got some other, some shit to do. But we here.
Yes.
We are on time. We started on time today, and I'm happy we are here. I'm gonna show all y'all some love and thank y'all. And what up, Winston? What's happening, my guy? Shout him out right now. You know what I'm saying? He shouting us out right now and shit like that. Appreciate you, Winston. You know what I'm saying? What's happening? I do want to talk about something before we get deep into this episode. We got to talk about some shit that happened over the weekend. I woke up. Somebody decided to choose violence on this, y'all.
They did.
Somebody decided to choose violence on this. Now, I want to talk about it because I think it's important. I think it's really important. Before we get deep in the show, we had some comments on our Dr. Umar clip. A band that we don't deserve, a platform that we don't deserve to have a show because of the words or the verbiage that we use, such as the N-word or nigga. I'm gonna say it, nigga.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you motherfuckers do act like niggas. Straight up. You be doing nigga shit. And I'm gonna call it out. Because that's who I am. Yeah, he was upset. That motherfucker was upset. He was talking big shit. Big shit. And he was saying, XYZ, blase. Soul was getting a lot of smoke. She was getting some smoke in the comments section.
I guess, according to them, because I'm a big girl, I don't deserve anyone that's equally as yoked as me.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm telling you, any nigga that says equally yoked is just not getting pussy.
He can equally kiss my ass, for real. Literally.
Any nigga that say equally yoked is not getting pussy. But yeah, we've been getting a little smoke here. So we named this episode after those niggas who was talking shit in the comments. We ain't gonna say nothing about them. We ain't gonna give them the smoke like that. But we are gonna let you know that we did see your comments.
And we with the shit. I'm with all of it.
Real shit. I want all the smoke. I want problems. I want all the problems.
I had time over the weekend. I will respond. So try it if you want to.
put it like this. Like my man said on that one video, yeah, you came over here trying to press my line. You know what I'm saying? While I was at the stove, you know, that day I didn't have time, but today I got time, cuz. Today I got time. I got time today.
Yes,
I got time today.
sure.
All right. Speaking of
wait. Let me say something.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because I do bring the smoke. I want to bring some smoke. Listen, my biggest gripe with the commenters, the people that comment, we don't mind the comments. Because hey, you spent your time watching the show or something, so you got something from the show. You know, whether you disagree with it or agree with what we had to say, you watch the show. So we do appreciate you on that fact. The only thing I have a problem with is you guys. You say we don't deserve this platform. Listen, you dealing with 3 people that have been trying to do this for a couple of years now. You know, we're not famous. We're not rappers, entertainers that's dropping podcasts. We are new to this, and we are doing this. And we've been sticking by it for a couple of years now. So you give props for props to do. I'm gonna give props to Highlight. I'm gonna give props to Lady Soul because you know these guys give me daytime every Monday, and we do this. And every week we chime in and chime out about what we're gonna talk about and what we're not gonna talk about. So you guys just stop being haters, man. Go if you don't like watching Keep It a Brick. If Keep It a Brick ain't your cup of tea, go watch the Joe Budden podcast. Go watch fucking Adam 22 over there. Go watch what you like. But for right now and what we doing over here at Keep It a Brick, we can't do nothing but Keep It a Brick. And if you don't like it, fuck you. Straight up. That's what I'm gonna say.
You don't like it? Yeah. Fuck you, yeah. No, no, I ain't gonna say
Frankie, what's up, Mama? How you
doing? That shit crazy to me right there, bro. That shit crazy. That shit's straight crazy. You know what I'm saying?
We do,
but anyways,
we care about the art. We don't get paid.
I don't get paid. Ain't nobody getting paid. Right.
We got kids, and we take our time out to entertain you guys. So yeah, if you don't like it, bye.
Right. I want to shout out to the motherfuckers that do want to fuck with us though. Shout out to all the bricklayers. We love you guys dearly. You know what I'm saying? We really do love you guys because without y'all, there is no show. You know what I'm saying? And without Soul and Cash, there is no show. You know what I'm saying? Without me and the people behind the scenes, there is no show. So I'm shouting out all my team. I'm going to always defend my team. I love y'all niggas to the death. Trust me. I mean that shit at the bottom of my heart. All right. And that's enough of that emotional shit. Let's get on with the show. All right.
Yes.
Kanye done lost his goddamn mind. Let's just start.
I don't think that's nothing new. You know, it's already been gone. I think Kanye is just somebody take Kanye's phone, computer, laptop, Apple, iPad, whatever. Somebody take it. Kanye is doing the most right now. You know,
fam crashing out, bro.
Kanye's talking about people's children.
Right.
You know, Kanye's going at it with Playboy Cardi.
Kanye got Kendrick Lamar now. Yeah. Still kind of going at it with Drake. Shit. He's just all over the place. The man is all over the place.
Well, you know, when it comes down to Drake, you know, there's a
Here you go.
No, I'm not, and I'm not even gonna be funny. I'm just gonna say something. You know, they got a song on the Some Sexy Songs for You that they think is a verse that's actually dedicated to Kim K.
That's probably possible.
And
I think what is that song in Playboy Cardi's what is it? Good Credit with Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar, yeah.
I honestly think that bar is directed at Kanye. I honestly think that bar is directed at Kanye. He just said, I forgot to say fuck you too. I just didn't have enough room.
Oh no, I think that was for damn, who was that?
You think it's for Joey Badass?
No, fuck no.
Well, because who? Then who? Then who the fuck was it for? Because I need to know.
Well, because you know the list that we talking about is the list that 50 Cent held up.
Yeah, well, fuck that shit.
So, but I don't know if it was for. I think it was for 50 Cent. Matter of fact, because if you listen to the way that Kendrick is laughing in the song, if you go back to Power when Kendrick was featured in Power, he was laughing like that with his character.
He was.
So it might be something towards 50 with that.
So also on top of that, Beyonce is reportedly ready to sue Kanye because of the mention of her children and all these attacks upon the Carters and the family. Jay, on the other hand, has been staying out of the shit. I ain't really heard Jay. This is like the quietest I ever heard Jay ever. Ever.
Yeah, I feel like he need to say something, like especially someone that like I have a special needs kid, and you don't play like that. He need his ass completely whipped for that. Like you don't do that.
First of all, you don't bring nobody's children into your children. Listen, I'm like a Scarface nigga. I love that movie, Scarface with Al Pacino. That's one of my favorite movies. No kids. No kids. Okay? I don't give a fuck about what it is. Kids are innocent. No kids. I'm not involving them in nothing. Your parents can get the smoke though.
Facts.
They gonna get that smoke. They gonna get that smoke. You understand what I'm saying? But no kids. No kids.
Did Kanye say something about how Beyonce and Jay-Z's kids were created? Did he say something about them being created in a lab or some shit? Or
yeah,
something like
that? IVF or like something. I know. All his kids were IVF. The last 3. So
only one that I don't think was IVF was North.
Yeah.
Because Kim was like, all right, I'll push this one out, motherfucker. You ain't gonna have me pushing out 5 though. You got me fucked up.
Yeah,
Is it 5?
4. I'm just
4.
Yeah, 4.
It's 4. Okay.
You know that nigga was aiming for 5 though. You know he was.
Yeah. I mean, he's saying that he wants them to defend him. Like they're never gonna defend you acting like that. Not never.
He wants his children to defend him?
No, he wants Jay and Beyonce to defend him. He said that they don't have his back. That ain't the way to go about it if you want them to have your back.
Well, that's you going the wrong way about it. Shit. How you gonna slap me in the face and then ask me to save you? What kind of shit is that?
Once again, we're dealing with a man who has lost his mind. Not recently, but has been lost his mind. You know,
man. You know what?
Mentally unstable.
Yeah,
I didn't even want to talk about Kanye, to be honest with y'all. I brought it up because I knew like it was something that is happening right now and we need to talk about it, but I didn't really want to talk about Kanye. I honestly didn't want to bring his attention seeking ass up because that's what this shit is. It's just him attention seeking.
Yes.
Nigga, go on ahead and drop that whack ass bully album that you've been talking about you was gonna drop. Just come on, let's say this bullshit. Because I ain't heard shit from that album, but I have been hearing a whole lot of yabba from your ass. Tired of it. Tired of you, Kanye. Somebody take this man's phone.
Maybe it's promo right now for Kanye, man. So it's not working for me. So
it ain't gonna make me want to listen, bro. It never makes me want to listen. This is about as bad as you standing on stage yelling out slavery was a choice. It's up there. It's up there. It's up there.
Somebody
anyway,
Kanye,
what's up?
Yeah.
Somebody save Kanye.
Man, please. That man's too far gone. Anyway, speaking of saving people and, you know, other things like that, Angela Rye is in the news this week. CNN anchor Angela Rye, well, CNN panelist Angela. I wouldn't say she's an anchor. She comes on there occasionally and does her thing. Shout out to Auntie Angela, man. She checks Kevin O'Leary for touching her hair during the CNN panel.
I love that for her.
This is something that Black folks deal with on a daily basis. Y'all don't believe it, whatever. But hold on, before we get deep in it, let's just go ahead and let's play the video. You got a video.
Contribute to whoever you want, and the hope is that they're going to know that you want certain priorities.
He literally tweeted to the members of Congress.
The oldest profession on earth.
You don't have to touch me.
Is not.
He literally tweeted to these members, "Thank you for doing this. I don't want you to touch me. That's my personal space.
I won't ever do it again.
Thank you." He literally says.
Like you can.
That's wild. Yeah, that's fucking wild. First of all,
yeah,
kind of crazy for me. I don't understand. First of all, why do white people, for my white people who are probably in the audience, I want to just want to ask, why do y'all think it's cool? Not only white folks, but just people. Period. Why y'all think it's always cool to touch somebody's hair? That's someone's orifice. Let's be scientific right here. This is somebody's orifice coming out of his skin. And
you know how many people have tried to touch my locks or be like, "Oh, I love your hair." I'm like, but why are you touching it? Like, you don't need to show your love by touching me. I don't get it. Like, I just never understood that. I don't.
When I first got my twist, somebody touched my hair. It was somebody that was close to me too. I was cool with that person. I'm still cool with that person. But I was at to turn around like, hold on, what the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yeah, you can't be doing that. You gotta at least ask a nigga. At least ask before you just reach out like you just fucking AT&T and shit. Just wait. At least ask me. Can I consent and say yes to the hair touch? Can I consent before you just touch it and then pet me like I'm some fucking animal at the fucking
like
zoo?
you're a fucking dog or something. I don't get it.
Good boy.
Right.
Listen, I've had it done with the locks, man. They touch my. Oh, I wonder what it feels like. It feels like hair. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
It feels like hair. Now there are different textures of hair. There are different textures of hair, but it feels like hair. That's all it feels like. Hair.
I just want people to understand touching people's hair, especially people of color. That's a microaggression. That's a really big microaggression. That's a no-no. That is a no-no. Then you be wondering why motherfuckers be wanting to beat your ass up because you out here fucking touching people's hair. You ain't even got permission. You don't even know that person. And oh my God, I love your hair. And you just start touching that shit. Hold the fuck up, bitch.
Now I've seen it to where people have asked, "Oh my gosh, I love your hair. Can I touch it?" I've seen that.
And still no.
No,
that's fucking weird. That's weird.
Some people want to touch it. Some people want to see what it feels like.
They do. Trust me.
Like
people have asked me that multiple times. It's weird.
And you would think it would be the people that can't grow hair or the cancer patients that are bald or something that want to touch your hair. It ain't them. It ain't them. It be the motherfuckers with hair. It be the people with hair that want to touch your hair. I'd be like, you gotta cut it out.
They're just so fascinated. I don't get it. But yeah.
John Redcorn asshole. This comment. It's not like that with people with shaved heads. Yeah, because they don't want to be touching on nobody that feel like balls, nigga. That's motherfucking. Let's be real. Some of that shit is all skin, nigga. Just I ain't trying to touch on that. Some ladies like it though. Some ladies like it. Some motherfuckers like it. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say. I used to have a fade. Now I'm rocking twist at this point. So I don't know what to say. But I do know this. Stop touching people's hair, motherfucker. Leave people's hair alone. Shame on you.
I will say the way Angela Rye did that, it was like, don't touch me. How she did it, I like how she did that.
Yeah. She was still able to make her point and
keep going. Yeah,
keep going. Back the fuck off me. Like
hold the fuck up, nigga. Back the fuck up. Well, I fuck you up. You messed up.
Yeah.
Back up. It turned in one of those Will Smith moments and shit. Like on
He won't do that shit again. I bet you he won't touch I bet you won't touch a woman ever again after that.
Oh fuck no! I just want to know why
his response was like that. Like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't touch a woman again. That's what his response was exactly like that.
Listen, white folks, you gotta stop invading spaces that
do not post
yours.
that comment.
Definitely don't.
Do not post that comment. If you if you can see the comments, just read the comment, people. But don't post
I can't post that.
Lord. Yeah, definitely not.
You know what? Listen, I was speaking to Hailey the other day, and I told this John, you got to come on the show one day. I don't know when you're gonna be able to do it, but you got to come on the show one day, bro. Out of all people, I know you bring your ass to the show one day.
He sounds like he a wild boy.
Yeah, wild time for sure.
Yeah. Shout out to Angela Rido for standing up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get my fist in the camera. Yeah, let me stand up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure motherfuckers stop fucking with our hair. Shit, don't touch my hair. Yeah. Like Bianca Belair. Don't touch my hair, nigga. Don't touch my hair. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, we got some sad news this week. Legendary boxer, former heavyweight champion, George Foreman. Oh wait, grill master as well. Got to throw that out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Big George Foreman passed away this weekend. George Foreman, our legendary boxer who had the Rumble in the Jungle with Muhammad Ali, has passed away at the age of 76. I know a lot of motherfuckers remember George Foreman for probably the grill. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first thing I bought when my first place was one of those.
Get the fuck. Was it George Foreman? Girl?
Yeah, that's all I had was that George Foreman. So yes, that's the first thing I thought about. Oh, the grill. But yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how I know George. I'm gonna tell you because I'm on the younger side of things. I'm gonna tell you how I know who George Foreman is, and correct me if I'm wrong. George Foreman is the guy with the son named George Foreman, with the other son named George Foreman, with the other son named George Foreman, the other son named George Foreman. Right? That's him, right?
All his kids is named George, except for his daughter, who is named Frida. Frida Foreman, who was on King of the Hill, straight up.
That's how I know who George Foreman is. And I do remember him from the commercials, from the grill commercials. So
hey, I mean, a lot of people gonna remember him for his grill and shit like that.
I think a big staple in the black household was a George Foreman grill. Yeah. If you didn't have one of those grills, you wasn't really burning.
Right.
You sure wasn't.
What a lot of people don't know is though about George Foreman is that George Foreman kind of grew up in the conservation corps. George Foreman had a problem with his anger when he was a kid. A lot of people don't know that. He had to work on his anger and his emotions and things of that sort. And so he channeled all that and learned how to box. He was also poor. A lot of people used to pick on him as a kid, and things like that. So if you want to know more about George Foreman, I implore everyone to go and watch his fucking biography movie that is located on fucking Prime Amazon. So, yeah. Shout out to George Foreman, man. Salute to his family and condolences to his family and stuff like that.
Speaking of deaths, highly.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you guys know or remember Kurt. Kurt from Good Burger passed away as well. Also.
Mister, you're going in the grinder.
Yeah, you're going in the grinder. Mundo Burger. Mr. Mundo Burger himself did pass away this past week or weekend, I think, at the age of 52 behind cancer. So also condolences to him and his family.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, look, I was gonna bring him up, but then I also was like, a lot of people hate Kurt in fucking Good Burger. Let's just keep real. Niggas hated Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was like, fuck that motherfucker, dude. He's over here fucking over on Ed. And he's trying to steal their motherfucking secret sauce and put fucking Good Burger out of business. So you may get some motherfuckers that's like, what? Fuck that guy. But
you have to have opposable thumbs, people. Opposable thumbs.
This is crazy. He said, bro, I remember that. Hold on. I remember that King of the Hill episode where Hank calls it the he called it a novelty iron. That's exactly. He was like, we got to scrap. He got to scrap after that. But yeah. Condolences to their family, man. Condolences. Yeah. Monique writes an open letter to Tyler Perry in his response to his remarks at Angie Stone's funeral. She states her biggest quote of that whole note, because I wasn't about to go through that shit. I ain't got time to be reading Monique's. You promised me an apology years ago, but it's yet to come.
Girl, that wasn't the time for that. She should have saved that shit. Save it for at least like a month or two. She could have picked it back up and been like, I noticed then you said this, but girl, like, ain't nobody worried about your apology.
Why?
Right now. You're not gonna get it.
My question is, why do that at the expense of Angie Stone?
And what he's trying to do for her and her family.
What are you trying to do for her and her family? That's what I'm with. Right, I'm with you on that. So, like, why even do that?
Let me be that guy.
Go ahead.
Let me be that guy. Now, you guys said what he was trying to do for her and her family, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this about something that Tyler did and it ruined something for her when it comes down to making money?
She's still making money. She still got the money. You got the money from Netflix. You sued them niggas. That you got paid for that. You got the apology from Lee Daniels. You got that. You got everything you wanted. Only thing you have not received is that apology. Received yet is the apology from Tyler Perry. Or I don't even know if you even fixed the relationship that you have with your son after that whole little incident on fucking social media. What more do you want?
Maybe it's closure for Monique.
That's fine. We all want closure in life. But the way we go about closure, though, is really telling of people. Like, come on.
But maybe, to me, it may be just a closure thing. She's, I'm not comfortable yet in my life because I don't understand it trust me, I don't understand it, but maybe for her, because some people deal with things differently. We all know that, but for her, maybe it's just that closure for her. And
I mean, I respect her when her apology. I just felt like that wasn't the moment to like throw the the alley oop.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
My
like, I
apology
understand.
I'm with you. Do you guys feel like it was probably like adding insult to injury when it came down to Angie Stone? And
I just don't think it was necessary. It was just wrong place, wrong time. Like, yo, if you want your apology, cool. Like, you deserve your apology. If motherfucker say he owe you an apology, yes, go after your shit. Okay, I'm not here for that. I'm not saying that she doesn't have the right to be apologized to. What I'm saying is there's a time and a place for everything, and not everything has to be publicized. Sometimes, not everybody wants to be put on blast.
Just like a woman. Oh, you can do that for that, but you can't do it for me.
Right, I ain't gonna even say that. I'm not even gonna say that. I
was going there, so.
Oh God. I don't know.
Why everything got to be publicized?
She could have sent them that letter directly, like, because it really made her look bad. It didn't make Tyler Perry look bad. It made her look bad. Right. So it didn't really serve the purpose I think that she was trying to go for.
And to kind of answer your question, Hailey, why everything has to be publicized, I'm coming to the conclusion. I haven't came to it yet, but I'm coming to that conclusion that people are only publicizing these things because they feel like the people in the internet world will back them. You feel me? Validation.
I guess that answers my motherfucking question then. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like nobody validated her. I feel like everybody was like, this ain't the time. It's not the time.
It really ain't. I guess. Well, whatever. Fuck them, man. Fuck them. Anyway, you know what time it is, folks. It's time for our break. It's time for the middle plugs.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Cash from Keep It a Brick. Make sure you guys keep checking us out on Instagram at Keep It Brick, Facebook at Keep It a Brick. You know where you guys at on YouTube. We are there. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. Hit the share button, man. It's all free, man. But everything is Keep It a Brick. Also, make sure you guys check us out on Twitch, too, if you're one of those guys, man. And for all the old school listeners, man, we are also on all audio podcasting platforms. That's all audio podcasting platforms. Make sure you guys keep checking us out there. And make sure you guys keep staying tuned in to Keep It a Brick. I got something to say. For those who do watch the Middle Club, that is my twin brother. As you can see, he's lighter. I'm darker.
This guy, right?
That is my twin brother. You feel me? That's not Cash. That's
no. As what my nigga Future said, that ain't me. That's AI.
It's AI. It's AI. You see, they made
this is
lighter.
AI.
I'm not that light.
This is you, Future. No, I know what you know.
I know y'all looking at you see that middle club. You're like, that nigga kind of light skinned. No, that's not me. It is not me.
That's not him. That's Wilfred. That's Wilfred. That's Wilfred. You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway, let's move on, man. Jonathan Majors is in the news for a lot of positive things this week. Jonathan Majors has officially announced that he is married to Meagan Good. Another one going off the market. Congratulations.
I like that for him.
I like it for him, though. He spoke about his marriage. First of all, also, he has a movie out that is produced and published by Zeus. I think it's Magazine Dreams, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm hearing a lot of good things about it. I think I may want to go check it out.
Me too.
Yeah. But let's get back to him and him speaking out about being married. So he has spoken out a couple of times about being married to Meagan and saying how he feels that he is worthy of her. Some strong words. Let's listen in on how he feels.
For you, Jonathan, you found love with actress Meagan Good. Ooh. And and then I woke up this morning just to go to get some water, and I read that y'all got married yesterday. You's a married man. You's a married man. What had happened here? You got to tell me about this day.
I said to Meagan yesterday, I said,
Today might be the happiest day of my life. Yeah, I love that woman so much.
Brother man.
Oh, that's so sweet. I don't want to be the villain here.
Oh shit. Here
But
we
I
go.
hate to say this,
Say it.
I just hate that black men do this shit. Like they be with the white women, and then when the white women fuck them over, then they want to go back to the black women, and the black women got to lift them back up and praise them and get them back to I don't care.
Can't we just be happy? Can't we just be happy?
I am happy for him. I am very
Damn
happy for him.
time.
I love that they got married, but I was listening to his interview on the Breakfast Club, and he was saying how like he was in a bad place, and she did all this stuff and like lifted him up and like prayed for him, and I just hate that black women always got to be that role for black men after they're done dating white women or other races and they do them dirty. I just heard that story so many times in different ways, so it's unfortunate. But congratulations, though.
That was a backhand. I was like, nigga, man.
It was.
I was a backhand. I mean, it's fairly warranted. I get that. I think for me, I think it plays on both sides in all relationships who are dating. People come with baggage and luggage, and there are some things that are in our past, that's in our closet, that we haven't dealt with, or we may still need to deal with, right? And so with that kind of those situations, you kind of lean into your partner if you with a person that you know that you're going to be with for a while, regardless of the fact. And I get what you're saying, so I'm not here to disagree, because sometimes it is only black women who come out and they do uplift a brother after the fact. They have diss sisters. I get that part, but I also get the other side of the coin too. You know what I'm saying? And I also understand that it's not always like that. So I just do want to say that I'm happy. I want to say I'm happy to see black love, regardless of how it fruitioned, how it she helped him get where he needed to be and put him in the White House at this point. Great.
His Coretta, I love that for them.
He found his Coretta, as they were saying on the Breakfast Club. I'm happy for all that. So I'm gonna give him that. I'm not even gonna look. I can look past that. Go ahead, Cash. Go ahead.
Stop all that goddamn cry. This nigga cry so damn much, man. He be crying every other time I see him. But listen,
he's
you know what?
happy.
Congratulations to the marriage. I can't fault him for that. Congratulations for being married. It is what it is. You did what you did. You married the woman you love. You're supposed to do that. He's been in the news lately about a lot of different things. I don't want to make a positive to a negative. I'm not going to do that. But shout out to him. I just want him to stop all that goddamn crying. He be crying too much for me. Nigga, you a grown ass man with all that damn crying. You feel me? That's it. That's all I wanted to say. Stop crying, nigga.
What the fuck? Leave that nigga alone.
Let him express himself.
Because it ties into some
What's
shit
wrong with
like,
niggas crying? That's the problem with you niggas now.
I love that.
What is that lady name? What is that lady name? What's her name? The host of the show. Is her name like Cherie or something like that? What's her name?
Sherry.
Sherry.
That nigga said Cherie. That nigga wild.
I was close, nigga. She was I think her name was like Cherie on fucking Jamie Foxx or something like that. But
yeah, she was.
But she was also crying on that show earlier because she said the way he carries himself, she see that the direction that her son is growing up to be whatever, it makes him comfortable because of how he carries himself and all that. So I don't want to, like I said, I'm not going to turn a positive into a negative here. I'm happy for him. He took one off this out the way, Meagan Good. I guess we can't talk about her no more now. So
the interesting thing about this whole thing is that his mother married him. His mother is a minister. She married them, which is that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Save it on the bill, my man. I see you. I see you. See what you did there. But I think another thing that still happens now is what just happened just a minute ago. People still question his masculinity and his sexuality because of how in tune with his emotions that he is as a man.
Oh, that's not fair. I don't Yeah, I don't question that, but
some people do though. I'm not saying you, but some people are doing it. You know what I'm saying? Which I think is I agree with you. That's unfair. You know what I'm saying? Just because a motherfucker cry don't make him a pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like that man may be with the smoke. He just really may be with the smoke, but he's just an emotional individual.
Niggas be moving weird, man. Niggas be moving weird, bro. And he was moving weird just then. So
just then, you know.
No, because he loved his
y'all ain't
girl,
watched the way he was moving.
He loved his woman, bro. He loved his woman.
He's emotional.
He been through a lot. He been through a lot.
I love that woman.
Man. I mean, it's Meagan Good.
I know. You ain't got to tell me something I already know. So my mama told me at birth, you ain't going to be shit. I know.
That's wild. And then speaking of the Breakfast Club, bro, let's talk about that because I think this is an interesting moment that happened at the Breakfast Club this week. Jess with the mess came back, and you know they was kind of going in on each other. And I love the Breakfast Club. Shout out to the Breakfast Club over there. We fuck with all y'all over there, and we ain't picking no sides. We ain't picking no sides. I think all y'all.
I am, but
I think they can all coexist. But I do think that the problem was, you know, Jess felt some type of way, and you know it caused a little friction between her and Loren. She felt like Loren came on the show and kind of like took over in certain areas, and it was getting to a point where Jess had to tell her like to shut the fuck up or some shit like that, and it was just kind of getting a little disrespectful and a little wild. But then you know they talked about it, you know what I'm saying, and let's listen in on what they situation.
Feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. Is crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But
I didn't.
None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better as the two women sitting right here next to each other to make sure that don't happen, because it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well for either one of us.
I literally swear to God, I don't even remember you saying that.
And that's exactly why I had Eddie in the room or EP
I don't
to have
I
the
never
conversation.
ever heard that.
Because
you've pulled me to the side a few times to ask me, you know, are you okay? How do you feel like about the stories and things like that? You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen. I have said, hush, shut up. Like, yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing that. If I already got the job, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not. It's...
Yeah. All right. So here's the deal. Loren is a producer. She basically gathers news. She basically is in the background of shit. Okay. Which is cool. You need people like that. That's how our show technically operates. We have someone in the back who helps us find topics and get facts and make sure we actually spend time on those topics. And that's what Loren does, you know what I'm saying? But she also does other times. Sometimes she talks, you know, she talks and she gives her opinion. She has an opinion. I think sometimes when it comes to Jess, I think a lot, and then Jess also was saying that she felt like no one was taking up for her, and you know, especially with the whole Corey Holcomb thing and being in the comment section and all that shit. That's where it's all stemmed from. Whatever beef you got with Corey Holcomb is the beef you got with Corey Holcomb. You've been beefing with that nigga forever. That ain't their business. That ain't their business. Just they ain't gonna stick up for you like that. They also not gonna stick up for you in the comment section because Charlamagne don't go to the comments. He don't even engage on none of his comments on anything. Niggas can say anything on Charlamagne's page except something racist, and that is the only thing you may get blocked for. But he will not pay attention to any of your comments unless he know you. Literally. Trust me, I've tried. I'm telling you, I tried. I've tried. They don't check the comments. And then last, but not least. Well, not even last. I got one more. My man Envy. Envy been getting fucking flamed in the comments since the Breakfast Club started. They hate DJ Envy. Niggas hate DJ Envy. Nobody's defending him when that happens. Nobody defends him. They didn't defend Angela Yee when Gucci Man turned around and said anything on.
So why did you think you were gonna get that? Like
that's where my point is.
12 years and they didn't defend her. Like, so I don't know why she thought you only been there like 6 months. You was gonna get defended. I don't get.
What made you thought that this was going to be anything different?
Here's my thing. I like Loren. I don't watch the show, but I like Loren because I see that she actually excels in that field.
I like Loren too.
When it comes to being a radio personality or whatever they call themselves over there at Breakfast Club, she excels at it. She talks very properly. She talks very good. She knows her facts and everything in this. If Keep It a Brick was to go get somebody else, right? You know, let's say we added a fourth member. It was another guy. And hopefully it would be a female, so I'm sorry, but it was another guy. And this guy talked it better than me. He knew his facts more than me and all that. I don't think I would hate him as much. I would think I would be trying to learn from him, especially if he excelled in the field. I think I would be trying to, take some things from him and try to learn and apply them to what I try to do. You feel me? I think with Jess, Baltimore was coming out of Jess. You feel me? She was upset, like how she said she didn't hear the girl say that in the meeting, the private meeting that they had.
You didn't want to hear that shit.
You was upset. You didn't want to hear that. You feel me?
Exactly.
We all been there. I've been there plenty of times where I don't want to hear what you got to say because I'm ready to go off on your ass. I don't think that was something that the world should have seen, that their workplace is kind of toxic. I don't think that was something that the world should have seen. That should have been kept behind the scenes. I think Jess, and don't get me wrong, I like Jess at times too, besides when she stated about my boy, the little police officer dude, because that was kind of fucked up. But
that, and I ain't like that shit what she did about with Chadwick. So she definitely on a really low tier list with me. Yeah.
Some people just better at their job than you are. And you have to accept that. Whether you're gonna grow and try to learn more and be better, or you just gonna always be bitter and it's not gonna work out for you. I don't know if anybody lost their jobs, but Loren was saying that I know that it won't look good. This doesn't look good for either one of us. And I can understand that.
Well, I look at it from another aspect of it. The reason why it doesn't look good for two black women to be going at it on fucking public TV. Again, I told you dumb motherfuckers about nigga moments. Stop doing that.
And
stop doing that.
Yeah.
And highly, if I may,
go ahead.
Y'all got two females on the same show. We know how it goes when you get multiple women in the same room. We know how it goes.
Well, how does it go?
A lot of y'all don't know how to get along with each other.
And that was what I was going to say. The reason is why they can't get along because everyone feels like they got to be like the crabs in the barrel mentality. I don't know why it always has to be like it has to be that one or that. Like, I listen to The Breakfast Club every morning, and I like Lauren Larosa personally, and I feel like she's more professional. She know her shit. Like, and Jess can't be mad at that. I would listen to shows, and, like, she's like, Lauren, oh, what's that story or what happened? And, like, you didn't have your shit together. That's on you. Like, learn as a lesson, step your game up and come with some, better energy and know your shit. But
know your shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't think that was right to air it out online. And then, like you said, I don't know what she thought from Charlamagne and Envy, what she was gonna get, because Angela Lee never got that. So that was silly. Like, you guys are co-workers. Like, it's a job. Treat it like a job. Like, they're not your friends. Like, they're not.
This nigga job, man.
He needs to take his ass back to Shade 45 where he belongs. We need to get a mixing DJ. Damn, they still have Shade 45? I haven't heard that shit in years.
Yeah.
They do.
Again, like I said, and agreeing with Soul, like she said, it's all about if somebody is better at your job, you can either do one or two things. You can either quit, or you can either try to take from what they're doing and try to upgrade your game.
But you also but another thing, like you said, it's always gonna be somebody that's better than you.
Yeah.
Always. There's always going to be somebody that is going to lap you. So again, what do you do in moments like that? Like you say, you either learn from that person so you can be able to keep up, or not.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. So go ahead.
I was just gonna say she made Loren shine, and actually, Loren just announced today she got a podcast. Is she about to have a daily podcast now on Black Effect? Oh,
See?
she made her look better, and she made everyone look like, oh, let's see what this girl's about. And now she getting her own show.
No,
So,
she was just a fucking producer.
Yeah.
A producer. Shout out to Loren Larosa, man.
Yeah, she's having a 5-day-a-week podcast show.
And one more time, the Breakfast Club, y'all, steady going down. Steady going down, bro.
I ain't gonna say all that, but it ain't that great. It hasn't been that great.
Why?
Yeah, Jessica can go. Jess can go. I wouldn't care either way if she left or not. It wouldn't make me no difference.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Jess will be missed if they kicked off the show?
Fuck no.
No.
Nigga, wait, listen. I'm not even hating, but no one's gonna.
One of you guys would have been nice.
No.
I mean, she ain't been there long enough to feel like it's like a void. Like she was gone on maternity leave, so yeah, no.
It was actually okay. It was actually a little bit more digestible. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
It ain't that I don't hate Jess. I like Jess. I just feel like Jess be hating. She be really hating at times, and it just really just like irks my soul because I don't like motherfuckers like that. I guess, me personally. I don't know.
Yep. Drama at the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
At the Breakfast Club. Anyway, members of the Europe was not the European Parliament. I think it was a member of the French Parliament had requested that the Statue of Liberty be returned due to the fact that we are not honoring its words, such as accepting the tired, the poor, the hungry, and all that good stuff. Thoughts? What's your thoughts on that?
Say that one more time for me. We're not honoring what?
We're not honoring what is said
on
the Statue of Liberty.
Which is?
Give me your tired, give me your poor, give me your hungry, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
We been ain't doing that. So why they want it back all of a sudden now? Why now?
Shit. Because we ain't been honoring it. We have been.
Fuck that. We full, fuckers. We are fucking full. Stay home. Stay y'all ass home. And if you want your goddamn statue, come get this goddamn statue. We can make our own damn statue. It may not be the Lady Liberty lady, but we can make a fucking eagle statue or some shit. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But man, people.
Man, that motherfucker ain't going nowhere, dog. It's just because one motherfucker said something about it, it's not going anywhere.
And if I ever go to New York, because I've never been, I'm not going to see no goddamn statue. I promise I'm not.
I'm actually going to go see that statue. Fuck that, nigga.
I've been in New York and I didn't see the statue. I mean, I saw it like from afar, but I didn't want to see it personally.
And listen, if somebody was to ever fly me out, because I want to be flued out too. If you was to
it's
ever
happening.
Flew me out,
it's happening out here in these streets. It's happening.
It's happening for sure.
I don't want, if you fly me to New York, I don't want to see no goddamn statue. I promise. I don't.
What are you going to see then?
Not no damn statue. Take me to the hood. Damn it.
You want to go to a bodega?
Now you're over there trying to be like these rappers. Take me to the hood
and go. Yeah, take me to the hood. You always want to go to the hood. Stop, nigga. Stop going to the hood.
Yeah.
All right. A white couple is facing 100 to 215 years in jail after abusing their adopted black children. Wait, hold on. What does this motherfucker say? I'm going to the finest bodega establishment and get me one of them bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. Yeah.
Got to.
All right. Got some white folks doing white shit again. Let's check it out. Oh, that's it. That's it. Yeah, they turn around. They had them working as black slaves. That's some crazy shit right there, bro.
That's some, you know what? Oh my God. I want to say, like, I wish they had some type of like way to, like, you know, test these people to see what their intentions are when you're adopting. Like, I think that I wouldn't say it's weird, but I would be like, okay, why are you adopting all these black kids? You know, if that's what they're sorting or looking for. But it's just.
I'm going to be ignorant. I'm going to be fucking ignorant. Go ahead, Hailey. I'm going to be ignorant.
No, go ahead. I'm going to let you be ignorant. I'll probably.
If we know, if you guys know anything about it, I remember hearing about this because I don't think this is very new. This is kind of old. How old are these kids?
It doesn't matter.
It matters. It fucking matters. It's two of them. It's 5 of you motherfuckers. Jump them. Beat them up. Jump up and hit these. Come on, man.
You stay victim
Oh my
blaming and
God.
victim shaming. What the fuck did you want them to do? These kids,
because
okay?
I'm one of them guys. I truly believe if I was in the slave times, I would have been killed a long time ago because I was going to rebel. Beat these people ass. Why is it too? Why is it 5? How many children?
I always think about.
It was like 3 children, I think. It wasn't 5.
Yeah.
Still,
listen,
we have the numbers.
I always think about the episode of Atlanta when the little black boy gets taken away and they force him to go stay with those white folks. After his mom, he was being bad in school and shit. He started dancing because they were supposed to go see Black Panther. So he started dancing in the chair in class. She whoops his ass. You know what I'm saying? Child services comes and get him. Puts him in the motherfucking house with white folks that's serving this man raw chicken. White folks doing white shit. Exactly what it was. So again, if that's exactly what it reminded me of, that episode. Those white had like a whole bunch of fucking black kids and shit, just using these motherfuckers as slaves. They was abusive to them. This shit is wild, bro.
That's crazy. They need to go under the fucking jail.
Another ignorant moment here, people. So before these kids were adopted, pretty sure they went to school, right? Pretty sure they understood we weren't in slave times anymore. Why are you guys letting it happen? Why are you guys
fear, nigga?
Fear. How much
they're scared? Why you keep on blaming the kids?
Here's the deal. The kids, they probably telling these kids, listen, they probably telling these kids and these black, yeah, you little motherfucking niggers. If you tell anybody, I'm gonna hang you in the tree and XYZ, and you're gonna. They probably saying the most worst shit. Listen, they probably saying the most worst. But I understand that. But listen, they're probably saying the most worst graphic shit to them to make them so scared and fearful if they even think about stepping out of line. Nigga, that's it. All life is lost. So you gotta think, and as being a person who has been a victim, you have to understand that, brother. I understand. I get it. I understand you're gonna disagree, but I'm just telling you.
Here's why I'm not going to agree with that, people. Let me look at you motherfuckers. I have kids. 6 of them to be exact. 2 boys, 4 girls. I threaten these motherfuckers every day. Every day they find a way to test my patience. They don't think I'm serious. So with that being said, because I watched Problem Child growing up, why in the hell would they not test the patience of these people?
You're wild.
Why would I not tell them? I am very wild. I'm from Florida.
You represent Florida every Monday for sure.
Florida man.
I don't care. I've been to jail, been told you can't do this and that, ended up doing it. The worst thing they ever did was throw me in confinement, and I'm still gonna do it again when I get out this motherfucker. People do things purposely, and I'm looking at you motherfuckers because I want you to see my eyes. I want you to see I'm serious. I'm going to either escape or I'm going to put belt to ass on these old white people. I'll take my charge. Oh, you killed your foster parent. Well, they was beating me. Whether you believe they were beating me or doing me wrong, that's on you. But I wasn't going to go through that all my damn life. I'm sorry. I hate that. And black people, listen, we teach our kids how to defend themselves at a very young age. Right? I don't know. You guys maybe don't. I do. Kick them in the nuts. Kick them in the nuts.
You know
and
what?
if she ain't got no nuts, kick her in it. And she ain't got no nuts, twist her in the post. You feel me?
Help us, Lord, help us.
I'm sorry, people. I just don't like hearing shit like this.
Listen, time out.
I don't like hearing shit like this.
You went on a whole self-defense tangent.
Yes.
How?
How? We had slaves in 2025.
How? Nigga, that's crazy. You got to understand how... Stop. Nigga, stop. This nigga done went to a whole tangent.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to just... Yeah, I don't even know what to say about
that. All right,
that.
we're going to have to agree to just disagree.
It pisses me off, damn it. So wait. Before we switch subjects, so they're facing 160 to 215 years. For fucking what? They for the die the next 10 years. They old.
They making sure they ass ain't never getting out.
They ain't never going to be able to do that to another black child again.
Yeah.
That's what
they probably be dead in 10 years. You feel me?
That's on them. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about that.
Ain't my problem. That ain't my problem. Listen, that ain't my problem. Okay.
They push their old ass down. Damn.
He said, nah. Just hit him in the titties, just the same as Fane is getting hit in the nuts. Just kidding, just kidding. Oh my
god. You guys are a mess.
Hot mess tonight. Y'all are a hot fucking mess tonight. What is wrong with y'all?
I'm sorry, people. That pisses me off when I see shit like this. Like
anyway. Yella Beezy is in the news this week. He has been arrested on capital murder charges as he has another murder to hire. What is going on? Another murder for hire situation. They are claiming that he has solicited the two individuals who killed Mo 3 on the freeway recently. I mean, well, not recently, a couple years, about 2 or 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Thoughts on this show?
You know what? I was not expecting that. That was like came out of nowhere for me. Definitely was not expecting that.
As a fan that been, I haven't really been keeping up with it, but I've been keeping my ear to the streets. You knew something was going to come about it because it was always talks about it in the beginning. Justice will finally be served for Mo3's family, of course. Sadly, highly, this is one of your favorite lines. Both families lose on both ends. You always say that
every time, man.
It's sad. I wasn't really a fan of Yella Beezy. I didn't like his music. Shit was trash. What I didn't, and another thing I didn't like, I seen recently where they uploaded footage of him actually getting on stage during a Mo3 song.
Mm-hmm.
The song with OG Bobby Billion, the Scared to Come Outside song. And it's kind of to the point like you antagonized a lot of this shit. You feel me? It's like you deserve what you get at this point. You feel me?
Well, a lot of people don't know the history, I think. I think a lot of people don't really know the history. And I mean, I'm not professional. Don't get it twisted. But from the stories that I've been hearing, and people can correct me if I'm wrong, because it's not my politics. You know what I'm saying? So I really shouldn't even be speaking on other people's politics. But the story is that Yella Beezy was shot a couple years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
For that. And he believes that Mo 3 had something to do with it and things of that sort.
3 talks about it.
Right. And so that was in retaliation of such. And this is just from music itself, right? You know what I'm saying? And things like that. So, my nigga out here living in his raps, I guess. But damn. It's not like, again, we lost. You know what I'm saying? Again, he lost his life. That man has lost his life. Both motherfuckers lose every time. Every time.
And it is, I think they did charge him with capital murder, which does
capital.
Death penalty,
penalty in Texas. This is the thing, people. One good thing from a hood nigga like myself. Watch the company you keep. These guys used to be around each other. These guys used to be friends with each other.
Yeah.
Probably not the best of friends, but they used to be around each other.
They was cool.
Watch the people you keep around you at all times because people don't have the intentions that you think they have. You can't trust everybody. You feel me?
Right.
And like Holly was saying, the backstory to them guys, it's a long, extensive backstory because it's a lot of murder and everything from what we're being told, alleged. There's a lot of murder at hand it comes down to both guys on both sides. So my advice to, if you're young on this show, even if you're older on the show, watch the people you keep around you because everybody does not have good intentions when they're around you.
Sure don't.
Yeah. That's what we got. All right. Well, you know how we end the show every week. You know what I'm saying? We have Soul to Soul. So here's Soul with Soul to Soul.
Well, shout out to all of our listeners and watchers in the comments. This is actually for our person that commented last week. But what I wanted to say is good women still exist, but our stomachs ain't flat and we talk back. And that applies to me for both. So, yeah.
All right,
shout out to the women.
And there it
shout out to the plus size women out there.
We still, we love y'all too. Shit, we love y'all too.
So,
yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, folks. Well, this has been fun. Yes. This is where we at right now. Appreciate y'all for coming in, coming to fuck with us. Well, we shall be back next week. And
until next week.
Yeah, till next week. Peace, y'all.
Bye.